Yo, what's good guys? Rollo DUNKSRNICE here. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. And for those returning, thank you guys very much. Exactly what the title says, this is my entire dunk collection. I just want to point it out there that this video was recorded sometime in September of 2016. There's some parts in the video where I do speak really fast and some parts where I really don't show much of the shoe itself. I counted and it came up to over 80 pairs of Nike Dunks. I knew I had a handful of Nike Dunks, but I didn't know exactly how much I did have. But at the end of this video, this here real quick. Now, at the time when I did record the video, more and more shoes were adding to my collection. These are 3 that aren't in the video along with others. So at the end of this video, I'll show you exactly what these are here, as well as others that I forgot to include. Without further ado, let's get right into it. So before I get into any of these dunks here, I gotta start with this one right here. This is an actual dunk from 1985. Not only is it that I'm holding a piece of history in my hand, it's the fact that this shoe started off for me right here, the Nike Dunk. So I have an original pair from 1985 is really cool to have. Now with Nike Dunks, they had Co.Jps, and what Co.Jp stands for is Concept of Japan. It's basically a 2-tone, 3-tone colorway, basically really simplicity. So right in my hand is actually from 1999. This is the Ultramans. Really love this colorway, the gray and the red together. Michigan's, Ross Dunks. This material right here on the upper is actually grip tape. Really sick colorway. Women's Splatters. A simple colorway, has white panel leather on here with a gray swoosh. That navy and bright orange. These are one of my favorites, got the nylon tongue. These are called the City Attacks. This is the reverse of it. Knicks, black and cool gray dunk Co.Jps. These came out in 2001, the cool gray dunks. You can see the resemblance in the 11s. That tumbled leather here is amazing. Haze highs, haze lows. The silver you see here is actually all 3M. Rapid storms. This is another Co.Jp. This is actually metallic purple that you see here with hints of black. Maples, blue sparks. Another pair of the white panel leather. This one's DS. Alternative version, this one is actually all leather. Co.Jp Argons. Brazil Lows from 2001. This is one of my favorite colorways. This is pretty much one of the shoes that got me into dunks. Atmos Co.Jp, super sick colorway. A handful of Co.Jps actually had a reverse. These are actually reverse Michigans. Here's the regular version. 99 Dunk High NYC edition. Ultraman Lows. These are actually from 2004. These got inspired by the Bread ones. These are actually a JD Euro exclusive. Amazing quality with that tumbled leather. Women's Actaris. Gray navy color combo with a cool knitting. These Viotechs are actually from 2002. I did a lace swap on them. They were a part of a pack called the Ugly Duckling series. This was one of them, the Viotechs. Veneer is a part of the Ugly Duckling series. Caves. Oxy suede version. The suede on these Oxys are straight butter. Gray and black suede dunks. Like I said, the suede is just butter. These were actually the first 2 dunks that started all. 03 Maple GR dunks. And this right here is actually my very first pair of dunks from 2003. These are really special to me because this is pretty much the shoe that started off from all the collecting and that really got it all serious for me. Now these dunks right here that I'm holding in my hand aren't in my size, but they do belong to DJ AM, who did pass away. He was a real avid dunk collector. He loved all kinds of dunks, Co.Jps, JDs, SBs. To have this in my hand is something really special because he was basically someone who really admired the Nike Dunks a lot. And like a lot of us, just liked shoes in general. These are the Germany Dunks that came out in 2005, and this is the certificate of it. Forgot about these guys right here. This is a Team Red Maroon. This is actually 3M right here. And a really good colorway, the Lightnings. There's an alphanumeric version, which is super rare, but this material that you see right here is actually grip tape. Super sick. Rain SBs, Snake Eyes, Tiffs, Heinekens, Cali Lows, Beijings, non-pan leather Purple Avengers, White Supreme Lows, one of my all-time favorites, the Black Supreme Lows. Here's another pair. Takashis, love this colorway with the gold hit. We got the Trifecta, Flashes, Lodins, Sharks, Tiff Eyes, Sea Crystals, love this colorway. De La Soul Highs, Uncles, one of my grails. Orange Supremes with that lace lock. Bison Highs, love this fat tongue. Be True to Your School UNLVs, love this color combo. Uprise. These were the puffin stuff that came out in 2006. I decided to do a custom on them. Not sure about this speckled. And these customs that you see, I actually did these right here. I did these off of the Paris SBs. The Parises are pretty much one of the most sought after SBs, so I pretty much made my own custom because they're just too expensive to get. Here's the right shoe. The Paris is pretty much 202 pairs in the world. Here's the left pair. I made it exclusive. I put DUNKSRNICE here along with my name right here and here. This shoe took me pretty much over a month to do, but I'm really happy how they turned out. That's most of my dunk collection you guys saw. Uncles, yeah, these are one of my favorites. So I have actually a couple shoes down here that I didn't include in the video like I said, and I'll get into these 3 dunks right here. Red J-Packs. I don't have the J-Packs, the blue colorway of this, but I do have the red J-Packs. Shy Pinks. All red dunk highs. I suppose these are inspired by the Yeezys. You do have the mesh along with this rigid stars on the back. The bleached denim SBs. Gray green twisted preps. Insoles are really cool. There's the green, gray, and pink. Neptunes. This one is is yellowed, but this is actually a Co.Jp, the Sambas. The blue that you guys actually see on the shoe is actually like a pearl indescent, and the swoosher is actually like a carbon fiber style. Since the Uncles is my all-time favorite Dunk High SBs, and the Viotechs are one of my favorites, I decided to combine these two and actually make this custom. I call these the Untitles, inspired by the Viotechs colorway and the Uncle's design on the shoe. And I did this custom back in 2007, and this size 3.5 is actually the retro version of the Viotechs. Now, before the year ended, I actually ended up getting these 3 Dunks as one of the last pickups of 2016. These are Stormtroopers from 2002. The white parts that you actually see on the uppers here are actually patent leather. Uppers on the black is all tumbled leather. This is amazing quality. Another classic colorway, the leather version of the Oxys. And last but not least, Campers. I don't know why, it's something about that gum sole and this unique color combo on the uppers. This shoe was released in 2002. It did have straps attached to it, but the previous owner did cut them off because it does keep your foot down to the shoe. Now, Nike SBs that they're releasing nowadays, they're actually releasing it with a very thin tongue. The Dunks back then, they gave this really fat, spongy tongue, as well as more padding that's actually on the inside. Overall, just a simple and nice colorway. Hope you guys like my Dunk collection. Whether you like the Dunks with the simple colorways, or the Ugly Duckling series with crazy colors, quality materials, the Co.Jps, the SBs, or even my customs. I appreciate you guys watching my video and my collection. If you guys can, please hit that thumbs up. It really means a lot to me. As well as commenting down below on what you guys like in my collection, or if you guys have a favorite. If you guys aren't subscribed yet, please subscribe to your boy. That would really mean a lot to me. Thanks again, guys. I really appreciate it. And as always, it's gonna be good.